Yo, what's good, YouTube? Take off my glasses for this one. I think y'all already see what's going on over here. Y'all already see by the title what we're about to watch. Um, you know what? Fuck it. Let me just get straight to it. Like, comment, subscribe. Meckavox Gaming, Meckavox TV. You already know what it is. We got it in 4K. Let's go. Net. Hold on. Don't tell me Netflix just dropped the bag. Don't tell me Netflix just dropped that 100 pack. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Netflix just dropped that 100 pack for sure. Well over 100 pack. Well over 100 measy. That's crazy. That's crazy. In my honest opinion, I'm not gonna lie. They did what they had to do. That was probably the smartest move I ever seen a company do. I'm not gonna lie to you, because you already knew this is gonna be pretty much the greatest, biggest game of all time. No question about it. And in terms of the entertainment business, people are gonna be playing this game, have way more hours on this shit than Netflix probably will ever have. Motherfuckers gonna be playing this game to the fucking next game drop. And you already know Rockstar Game gonna milk the fuck out of this one. That's just a fact. But listen, man, it's kind of crazy because, a lot of people are saying, I guess they're saying that it's supposed to come out later on all other platforms, but Netflix is getting this exclusive deal where their shit starts at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Hey, niggas out here complaining about Netflix. What did I say? Movies is, when in terms of streaming, movies is done. Streaming has completely took over movies. And the way it's looking for Rockstar Games, I see what's going on. They got rid of the disc. They saying everything's going on digital. They talking about AI and shit now. We gon' we gonna see what's going on, man. We gonna see what's going on. But in my opinion, I think I know what's going on. Rockstar Games is planning to head into the cloud. Yep. I've been predicted this. Rockstar Games is heading to the cloud. No ifs, ands, buts about it. I don't gotta say much more though. We're just gonna watch the interview. Cause from what I heard, there is an interview that just came out recently. Now, shout out to my guy InkTV. I do be watching his videos a lot. Um, he's kind of breaking down what's going on right now. So we just gonna watch his video real quick. You know what I'm saying? I will get us a light too. Back.
Very mad.
Say what he gotta say.
Others are very happy when it comes to Strauss Zelnick. Now, if you don't know who Strauss is, I don't know how, but he's the CEO of Take-Two, who is the company,
CEO.
the publisher for Rockstar Games.
Okay,
so whenever there's an investor call or any news coming out, generally speaking, at this point, it is because of Strauss Zelnick. Now, we have talked a lot about him lately. He recently had an interview with Jason Schreier, but even more recently, he went on CNBC. Now, I don't know if this video is going to get taken down. It might get copyright struck because CNBC could do that. I could definitely see that happening.
Really?
I couldn't find this video, in fact, on YouTube, but I found it on Twitter. GTA 6 Countdown put it up. And he's asked several questions about pre-orders. He's asked about the Netflix deal, things along those lines. And there is two very, very different responses to this. A lot of Twitter, as you can see, is not very happy with Strauss, saying that he's lying, all of this stuff.
See, Twitter's out here killing Strauss Zelnick right now.
If you take a look at Take-Two stock, it's up, and not only is it...
they went up. It went up in stock. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, they're really killing Strauss Zelnick right now based off his remarks. I know he was kind of defending the digital disc the physical copies and disc going away, and everything switching to straight digital. But hey, It is what it is. It comes with the company. I told you, GTA 6 is going cloud. Watch. Let's see what they got to say though.
Peak again. As you can see, stock up 25% over the past 6 months. So
Sheesh.
Shareholders, very happy.
Yeah.
General public, not as much. And part of that is because of the disc thing. Part of that is because of the Ultimate Edition. And part of that is just we haven't got the trailer yet, and people are not happy with that Netflix deal, which we're going to talk about here. So hopefully this video doesn't get taken down. We'll see.
Strauss Zelnick is here, CEO of Take-Two.
Let's see what he got to say.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who want this.
And really?
Nice to see
really
you.
Good. So obviously pre-orders have gone much better than expected. So our excitement continues to grow.
Motherfuckers projecting
lesson 101 in how to say something without saying
1.4 million. I mean 1.4 billion. That's that bread.
Anything at all. They're going better than expected, which could mean anything. That could mean that they expected no pre-orders and they have 100.
Nah, respectfully, nigga, that mean 1.4 billion. Come on, man. Motherfuckers didn't even see the gameplay and they still gonna pre-order this shit. But I ain't gonna lie, we did see gameplay. That's a discussion for another day. Or we can get into it right now. You feel me? Because in my honest opinion, I do think we did technically see gameplay about 4 years ago in the leaks. But you know,
it could mean that they expected 10 million and they have 15 million.
You know, that's why I've talked about this in the past. Took their time with showing us the game because we already seen the leaks.
Not really allowed to say, like, you go back through other companies, unless it's leaked, they don't say how many pre-orders a game has. Because it's not set in stone. So say something happens, a bunch of people retract their pre-orders. It looks pretty bad if the game actually sells less than they had pre-orders, hence why they don't say this kind of stuff. So I get people being mad because they want more information, but that's not uncommon for anyone to do when it comes to pre-orders.
And you have to deliver, though. I mean, yes. I assume you think that you've nailed this thing because this has been a long wait. Trust me, my children will tell you about the wait.
You know, we never claim victory before it occurs.
Right.
I know that our Rockstar Games division
that nigga said, hold on,
has tried to...
I haven't heard that.
Zelnick said, job's not finished. Job's not finished. He thought he was Kobe.
And,
he thought he was Kobe Bryant. You are not Kobe Bryant.
We need to exceed expectations.
But you are Strauss Zelnick, though.
I believe that we will.
Are they pre-ordering?
So again, kind of just a corporate answer. I believe we will exceed expectations. Now, this is actually something that I haven't talked about on the channel. The more I cover GTA 6 and the more I see your comments, the more I see how certain people want a super realistic game more akin to Red Dead 2, how some people want
we want a super realistic game. This is Grand Theft Auto 6. It should be, yo, there's no excuse, man. There's no excuse. Grand Theft Auto, matter of fact, Rockstar Games itself is known for making realistic type games. You know what I'm saying? And we've been waiting for this game for mad long. We hope it's the most realistic game. I mean, based off the graphics, it needs to be no other than realistic. Because off the graphics, you need realism to match the graphics. It's a realistic looking game. It's only right. It's realistic. That's a
game more like GTA 5. It's kind of silliness, if you will. What I've realized is this game is simply not going to live up to expectations. I don't think there is any way it can.
Yo, yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. I think he's tripping. I think he's tripping on this one. I think it is gonna live up to the expectation. And if I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I think it's gonna exceed expectation because y'all have never seen none of this shit yet. Y'all never played a game like what you're about to play come November 19th. So this is why I'm saying, man, y'all got to think about it. Rockstar's hearing all this shit that y'all saying. All this shit that y'all saying in the comments, all the different wish lists that y'all got out here, Rockstar's taking all this shit in. Y'all just don't know it yet. Or maybe you do. I don't know.
It's sad to say, but I just don't think it can. Will it be incredible? Probably. But just the expectations are so high. There are so many weights on the back of GTA 6 that I just don't see it as possible. So the answer that he's giving there, although it is a non-answer, I actually think it's kind of correct. He's like, we're doing everything we can to make this game the best possible. I think he is doing the thing that he probably should, is tempering expectations to be like, we think we've made something great here. And I mean, it's a good thing to do as a CEO, but again, non-answer. You're going to see that over and over again.
The 99.99
Let's see what he got to say.
or the 79.99
Both.
one?
Oh, this is interesting.
Okay.
Oh my God. Here we go with the advertisements. They only did 2, huh?
At equal.
Actually, it is skewing more to the premium edition, but that might be a reflection, again, of the fact that the most avid consumers are the ones who are pre-ordering.
What do you get in the $100 version that you don't get in the?
You get additional content.
And then the other question I had is what kind of
So that's something that we could have skipped over, but he basically just said that more of the $100 editions have sold over the $79.99.
We spoke on that.
I'm not really surprised by that. Generally speaking, people who are going to pre-order the game will get the more expensive one. And he actually kind of says that. He's like, these are consumers that are more avid customers. The people who are going to be buying the $79.99 one,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm definitely getting the $100 version of the game.
You
I
ask
don't
for
give a fuck.
GTA 6 for Christmas,
I might as well just
she's probably
spend the
going to be
extra
like,
30,
well, this
right?
one is $20 cheaper. Let's get that one, right? So like, it makes sense that people who are pre-ordering the game are going to buy the more expensive ones. They're traditionally going to be the ones that play the game more. There shouldn't really be any surprise there. I'm curious what the numbers look like. He said it's skewing more towards, so does that mean like 55-45? Does that mean 70-30? And I would also be curious what other games look like. For example, like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which percent of people actually ordered that advanced edition?
In my opinion, this is going to, listen, I don't think we have no other game that we got to worry about besides Grand Theft Auto 6. And that's my personal opinion. I feel like when it comes to all this other shit that people are saying, yo, Crimson Desert, you feel me? Listen, man, Crimson Desert, as far as I'm concerned, is cool, but nigga, when the Witcher 4 comes out, that game's gonna be set in the dust. I'm just keeping it real. Man. Like, when the Witcher 4 come out, I don't really see that shit doing nothing. I think it's going to get left in the dust. That's my personal opinion, but I don't know.
Is there a shift in pricing as people get closer to Christmas, or do you try to hold the price? How much of it is up to you versus retailers, et cetera?
Well, we obviously establish our pricing,
right,
and then storefronts can do what they wish. We don't have any ability to control that. So if they reduce the price, they're obviously reducing their margin on the sale. There are situations where certain retailers will price down to drive demand for other things that they sell, and I can't tell what'll happen. I will tell you that we preserved our pricing on Grand Theft Auto 5 for a very long time, much longer than a standard release of an entertainment property.
What's happened to the pricing of that product now?
Well, eventually it comes down over time, sure.
But how much does it come down?
Well, it depends. I mean, we've offered it for as low as, I think, $20.
Where is their market cap
Okay, so
right
that's
now?
actually
46
a horrible question.
billion.
They could have definitely asked a
y'all
better
boys got money.
question.
I don't want to hear none of that.
But what
Y'all
he's
boys got
saying
money.
there is, he asked if the game's going to go on sale like a month after it launches. Strauss goes on to say, we kept the price the same for
I'm not gonna
GTA.
lie. In the next half year, that 1.4 billion, I wouldn't be surprised if that shit touched anywhere from 4 to 5 billion by the end of the year. Mark my words. They might go up another 4 or 5 billion on that market cap that you see, that 46 billion. Mark my words.
5 for a very long time because it's a popular game. Call of Duty does the same thing. 2K
Word.
does
And
this.
then they just, like I said, they just gonna milk the shit out of it like how they did GTA 5. And I'm not mad at that. I'd rather you milk the same game and give us, unlimited content on that same game, because at least I know this is worth it now. This game is worth it now. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's been feeling like with Grand Theft Auto. The games feel like they're worth it. Unlike 2K, Madden, all these other games, it's not worth it, in my personal opinion. But I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. 2K, I got to play it. Madden, I got to play it. I ain't get to play it yet. I seen Caleb Williams with the, you feel me? We're not going to talk about that right now. But listen.
Same thing. A lot of these games are the same price for years. Another good example is Nintendo games. They do the same thing. Why do I say it's a bad question?
$80 for games is crazy. Nintendo, y'all gotta watch out for Nintendo, because they kind of started that wave. But yeah, It is what it is, man. Listen, like, comment, subscribe. We are going to be talking more about this when it drops. I will be having like a, not really a live reaction, but like kind of like a live reaction August 27th when this shit officially drops, 3 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, I will be tapping in with this, and we about to see how this goes. I can't wait to see Lucia in person in the game I'm at. You feel me? But yeah. So yeah, shout out to y'all, and let's get to it.